because depending on the people that are in the group, there's some people have knowledge about education, but they may not have, know what goes on in the health system. So your group may not even have any input on that particular factor, we found. So
yeah. So and that's okay.
And that's okay. It's just.
The group could also decide to go and do some research or contact the learning committee who might have some data to give you. I think the kit itself might actually include more data and more information in terms of background.
Like a list of agencies that are currently.
If it isn't, it should. If it doesn't, it should, exactly. Any other word changes, any other word suggestions, ways to word the questions that'll be easier, more comfortable to ask, because you guys are going to be leading this. You want this to feel comfortable.
But a workshop type where you're actually in the trenches trying to work, which is what we were doing today, training.
That actually, I mean, that's a great point, because that's how everybody gets into splitting hairs,
right,
so to speak, about, oh, is it a goal, is it, So I think that this is a really important conversation. That's why I was asking before, if we have terms, we need to really get clear about whether or not it's the appropriate term that's going to make the most sense to the most people in the community, because what's important is that everybody actually understand the process and understand what's being done and what we mean by these terms.
Formas de violencia están impactando nuestra comunidad. ¿Qué estamos viendo en el lugar que vivimos de esas formas de violencia? Me está pasando a mí, pero yo puedo conocer, La idea es que seamos capaces, por eso pusimos lluvia de ideas, de hablar de todos los tipos de violencia que como grupo van a tener que elegir qué tipo de violencia es la más importante o la más urgente en este momento. ¿Sí? ¿Queda claro? ¿Preguntas? ¿El paso menos?
Cuando se violencia en la casa, es más en la casa después.
Es una muy buena pregunta esa, y tal vez lo que hagamos es primero escuchar, la persona que esté facilitando la conversación puede primero escuchar los tipos de violencia que están saliendo.
We're now at the point of asking the questions, why do we have unsafe communities, why do we have problems with youth development, and being clear about that and getting focused. And then with that, you're gonna say, and what change needs to occur?
It's important to realize that this is a dynamic process. It's not static, and we have to be fluid enough and flexible enough to change and to adapt to whatever comes our way as we're encountering the different things that come towards us with this process. So while we have, when we have our logic model finished and we submit that, and that's what we have in writing, we can always go back and change the writing. That's the lovely thing about computers and pencils with erasers and erasable ink and everything else. We change and adapt based on what we're trying to do and what we have at hand.
A healthy community is one in which its members can achieve their potentials and support one another in that process.